Okie dokie, camera view. Now, when first starting out in 3D, one of the most frustrating things can be flying around in 3D space trying to get the exact view that you want to render. In this video, we'll talk about the lock camera to view function and make things a little bit easier. Now, I'm going to repeat this multiple times. This technique only works if you are manipulating your view from the camera perspective, or numpad 0. You'll see what I mean shortly, but I really want to drive that home. The only thing more frustrating than not knowing how to do something is not remembering how to do it, and flying around in the viewport is way up on that list. Alright, you should have a saved copy of your table scene. That's what I'll be using. If you haven't saved one, the door scene that I provided will do, or even a default scene will work. Now, remember what I said a minute ago? Well, here it is again. This technique only works if you are manipulating your view from the camera perspective, or numpad 0. So, let's go into camera view numpad 0. Now, in our right properties panel, hotkey N, scroll down until you see view. Below that, enable the lock camera to view function. You should see the camera render view outlined in red, and that means you're locked in. Now we can manipulate our view, and as you see, the camera will follow, while allowing us to see the camera's renderable section as we go. But what if we use our numpad to change our view? Okay, I'm saying it again. This technique only works if you are manipulating your view from the camera perspective, or numpad 0. Let's look at what I mean. From our camera view, let's hit numpad 3. And then just manipulate our view a little bit. Now, if we then hit numpad 0, our view snaps back to the last translation we made in that view, or numpad 0. Now if we manipulate our view somewhere over where we were again, the camera follows us once again. Alright, this one's fairly short, but it's really handy, so I wanted to make sure it had its own section. So there won't be a quiz this time, just a quick review. Alright, we've learned we can lock our camera to view in our right properties panel, the hotkey N, under view, and lock camera to view. We learned if we change to any view other than the camera will not follow us, even though lock to view is selected. Okay, great. There is no test, but there is no chest. Well, not yet, because we haven't modeled any people. But the challenge for this video is simply to move about with your camera locked and render from multiple angles and positions, just to get a good feel for the movement. Awesome. I'll see everyone in the next video.